Well, hello and a warm welcome to the Sound of Silence with myself, DrumPIPO, your host, and today I will be hanging out with one of my good friends, good friends. You know they say that old friends are the best, right? We'll be talking about we'll be trying to catch up on so many things, and you don't want to miss out on our chat. Guess what? We are giving out this very merchandise that I'm wearing here, and if you want one, stay tuned. I will tell you how to win this merchandise in the course of the show. You don't want to miss out on that. Of course, this show is made possible by DrumPIPO Music, a music production and a film company based in Ferry Glen, Pretoria East, and of course, East Havens Music. These guys are brilliant with whatever they do. If you need musical equipment, these are the guys that I will recommend. You can come in store. You can check them out on social media. They have friendly staff all over the place. They will assist you and help you get whatever kind of setup that you have been dreaming about for so long. They have lovely guys all over the place. Please come in store and check them out, like I said. Of course, if you are new to this show, please hit that link up there and it will take you to our previous show so you can catch up on whatever we have been doing here so far. Also, consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the bell so you get all the future notification of our upcoming shows. Once more, a warm welcome to the Sound of Silence with me, DrumPIPO. Stay tuned. The Sound of Silence with DrumPIPO. All right, guys, welcome back to the Sound of Silence with me, DrumPIPO, your host. And you know how we do it every single Saturday. It's going to be amazing, like I promised you. I'm hanging out with one of my old friends, old friends. They say old friends are the best, right? We are just about to find out some good information right now. My brother.
Yes, my man.
Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm all right, man. How you doing?
Long time.
I love your swag.
Easy.
I love you do
you,
it. Like
thank you,
I mean, since I've known you, you always swagged out.
Now my wife dresses me these days. Eh?
You look good, man.
Yeah.
What's up with this suit?
Okay, this is a blend of both worlds. Me, Barcoss, Lion. I'm a businessman and entrepreneur.
Yeah.
A philanthropist. I love doing a whole lot of community work and stuff like that. So I'm in aviation. Me and my wife have got a company.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's called New Heights Aviation.
Yeah.
One day we will be flying through Africa. So we're looking at 2021 doing that. So that's why I had to blend in, the lion and the aviation and the pilot in me. Oh,
that's right.
The captain in me.
Anyway, welcome to the Sound of Silence.
Oh yeah, thank you. Welcome. Amazing stuff.
And it's good to have you. I've missed you. I haven't seen you in like 3 years.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I've been busy in the 3 years. I've been busy. Yes.
How's it going? Tell me, there has been one question that I've always wanted to ask you. If you have if you win a lotto, right, of 1 million rands, what are you going to do with it? What's the first thing you'll be doing with that money?
You know what? I'm going to sound all cliched, yes. I need to pay my tithe and offering.
That's a good start.
I need my 10% first because maybe I might get another million after doing that. But and the rest, you know what? Try and look after my family. Look after my family and see what we can do. Start a business that can bring us more millions.
Yeah. But who is Barcoss?
Okay. One thing I can tell you is that Barcoss is a young man that grew up from Brits in the Northwest, and I'm 33 years of age, and getting older. And what I'm doing is that I'm a businessman. I'm 100% employed by my passion.
Yeah.
I studied. I went to school.
Yeah.
Fortunately, God blessed me with parents that managed to do that.
Yeah.
I did cost accounting. So I've always had this creative side about me where, you know what, I needed to showcase to the world, and it's always been like a monkey on my back. Every time I go to work, I see all these things, as creative people.
Yeah, you have to feed him. You have to give him some banana,
You have to give him bananas, and he says, no, let's swing from that price, let's do that. And for years, I've been trying to balance out the artist in me and the businessman in me again. So basically, it's been that, and I've got a passion for community work. I've got a passion for doing others and helping others where I can. Even if I can't, I try to do as much as possible to say, hey, I've got a rent, let's share.
Yeah.
What can we do with it, and how far can we go? And I try to give everyone a chance. As into, you say we can do it, let's try and do it.
That's right. And you are a musician as well.
Yes, sir.
What inspired you into going into music?
You know what? Ever since it's you hear it as like, yo, you've been singing when you were a little kid. You've been doing this as I've had that as I was a child. But my mother has been that songbird behind me all these years, and singing and getting me to get into song and church. As a Christian boy.
Is she a musician? Does she sing?
She sings at church actually.
Okay.
The choir is doing good. It's one of the most amazing choirs at church that we have. So my mother, and growing up into a family that always says go after your dreams, follow your passion, don't be afraid to do it, and that has always been that inspiration.
That's right. That's right. And you used to be with Muso Brothers. Actually, when we met, you guys were like hyped up. You're making things happen. We will talk about that a lot. Is Muso still together?
Muso, the brand is still alive. The brothers, we've each went our separate ways. Matlat is still with the group. Tumi has gone full on gospel, and he's doing amazing work, and hopefully you guys will help him one day here and share his story also. And myself, I'm doing Afro pop, Afro jazz, pursuing my passion in business. That's right.
It's looking good and it's sounding good.
You
know what? What you said Afro pop, right?
Yes.
So what inspired you? I mean, your songwriting and all that.
You know what? Lately, I realized that the things that have been troubling me in my life are the ones that inspire me, because I've been watching my writing patterns that, it seems like, getting over a lot of exes now, she dumped me, I was a good guy, and this woman picked me up and she saw a man in me. And then my faith also inspires that, to say, what, I do it all because of the God that keeps on pushing me, and, and how I want to see the world, how my vision of the world and how I see my tomorrow. And,
that's right.
Yeah.
You play guitar?
Yes.
So today, what are you planning to do? Are you planning to play some original songs for us?
Yes, I've got two original songs. The one is titled Kimotsileng, which basically says that I'm on my way.
Okay. Where are you on your way to?
I'm on my way to
the top.
To the top.
That's right.
The bottom is crowded.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's basically that.
All right. No, so I won't take much of your time. I will just give you the stage, and then after that we'll come back and talk some more.
Not a problem.
All right. Take it away, my guy.
Thank you.
Kusakurudziwa uchizwa nyika ichiti iwe aungagoni kuzviita batirira kuna Mwari vachakuradzisa nzira niwe ugoziva uri iyo ndiyo nzira teverera lihatsela
All right, welcome back to the Sound of Silence, and that performance was good, bro.
Thank you.
We
man.
are going.
Yeah, we're
We are
rolling.
going. We are going.
Yeah.
I love that song. What inspired it?
Okay, I was actually, going through a very rough time in my life. I just lost my father, who was a great inspiration. And, you always hear from family telling you that, certain things, or even the closest people, that you can't do this, you can't be this. So my father was one person who's always inspired me to say, you can do it.
Yeah.
But more than any other thing is that, it was a wake-up call for me. It was, me talking to the inner man to say, you know what, it's time to wake up and be on your way, and to the next person also to say, you know what, it's not the end. It doesn't matter what they say about you. It's what you say about yourself that counts at the end of the day.
Yeah. So what happened to Muso? I mean, why are you guys not a team anymore?
You know what? I think, to be honest, it's life, it's growth.
Yeah.
It's now, realizing other things within each other to say that, we are not limited to, what we thought we were. And as a worm, you evolve, and then you start taking a shape that God actually intends you to take. And we're still good with the brothers. We are still together. We still, from time to time call each other. We hang out. We do whatever. And we still get to sit and discuss songs and do whatever. But I think as a brand, as Muso, the brand is alive. Maybe we might pass it on to some other three guys also. But we are.
Do you see you guys like coming back in the future?
To be honest, I don't know what the future holds.
Okay.
But I'm very optimistic about the future. If we do come back together, I think it's what is meant to happen. If we don't, it's still okay.
What are some of the challenges that you guys faced? I mean, when it comes to like money and doing gigs and logistics and all that.
Yeah, the truth is this, or the reality about groups is, you have to realize that you will not be at a certain place in life at the same time.
Yeah.
One will be more at the financial advantage, even though you're together. One will be more at a music advantage, than the other will be able to write more songs. So you the challenges that you get to face is that the other must not feel that is making more of an impact than the other person, because you are one body.
That's right.
It's like a car. The tires must not feel more important than the engine, because the engine cannot move without itself.
That's right.
And the steering wheel must not say, you know what, I'll leave you guys because you have no direction. I'll steer you. I do all the steering and you still don't recognize me. So the challenges is basically, it was learning to understand that we are actually all equal.
Different.
And we are different and yet equal. We contribute the same amount of energy and force into the whole thing. So money was never a problem. To be honest, money has never been a problem, because we one day got in a text and said we are going to do it. And we did it. No money, no whatever.
That's
so
right.
it was when, who did what, how, who is the more, it was who is the Beyonce of the group, who is the, and such things, you united to stand, divided you fall. And that's what happened.
So guys that are also thinking of forming a group like yours,
yes,
and are a little bit skeptical, what is your advice, or what is some of the experience that you want to share with them?
You know what, I believe that as people who want to start a group, you must always, like any other company, you see, we as the music industry, we forget we are an industry ourselves. So what we do is that we remove all the other industrial behaviors, like having visions, missions, objectives, aims. You get that? If you have goals, if you have all those things written down, every time when something happens, you will always go back to them.
So basically paperwork and the foundation.
The foundation, you need to be honest, you need to be upfront. We don't need to baby each other. Yes, we need to be there for each other, but we need to make each other realize that, hey, this is an industry. This is our bread and butter. We need to take care of it. We don't need the bread to be spoiled. But if the bread is spoiled, what do? We always have to be keeping, on our toes. And be realistic and be honest with each other. And, I always say avoid confrontation, but move more into communication. You don't need to wait for 5 years to tell each other the truth. Always communicate, constant communication. That's it.
Because I remember I had a group on this show.
Yes.
There were 3 guys, and I asked them that they actually won a competition.
Oh, that's nice.
And they were giving money and studio equipment and stuff like that. So I asked them, what did you do with the money? And they didn't know what to say and stuff like that. But apparently they splitted the money into 3. And I'm like, okay, so where is the emergency funds?
Yeah, exactly.
What happens to you when you have finished the money,
Exactly.
and you have a gig, and there's
How
no
do you
money
move?
to get into a taxi
Yes.
and get to the place. You know, and it was quite nice. But I'm glad that you have experienced a whole lot of you know, things that people can come to you. and
But
speak
honestly,
to
there
you
is no bad blood. It's just, you know what, realizing that we are good individually,
about. Yeah.
but we, as a brand, we are okay.
Okay.
There's amazing, there's brilliant. As a brand, we are okay. We can still go back and we will survive. But
That's right.
without ironing out those things and the fundamentals of any business,
Yeah.
we won't go anywhere.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. You are a daddy now, and like not now, but of 3.
Yeah, proud father of 3.
How's it going? I mean,
You know what? That's another job on its own. I'm also employed at that department, but I'm loving every minute of it. I'm loving every minute of it.
how old is the new one?
The new one is 14 days now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks. Basically.
2 weeks basically. Yeah.
So there's still like sleepless nights and
A whole lot of those. A whole lot
Those
of those.
things, you know.
A whole lot of those. So but we're managing. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm blessed with the wife that I have. She's strong for everyone else. You know, while daddy's working, being on the road, aviation taking you from one country to another,
Yeah.
and business also demanding you, and music demanding you, and you know she's there for the family. She's the
And
anchor.
how's the aviation looking? What is your future plan? I mean, do you want to own some aeroplanes and stuff like that? Do I need to have a Voyager card right from the beginning, or what's happening?
Yeah, you need to have one. You need to have a Voyager card. Yeah, this is one element where I say God is really showing off
Yeah.
in our lives.
Yeah.
You always hear that we are very Christian bound. We do all things through Christ who strengthens us. The aviation, we are taking off. We are taking
That's
off.
right, that's right.
Neo Heights is going to be.
I'm buckling up. I'm buckling
Yeah,
up. I'm buckling up.
yeah. Neo Heights is going to be one of the, I think if not the third, biggest airline to take Africa by storm. Our first takeoff will be 2021. We are in the process of, we are acquiring aircrafts. We are negotiating with government with routes and what we want to service and all those other things. We're having a build-up. We are doing a marketing build-up right now. We are going to having a few celebrities that are going to be brand ambassadors. And the idea is that we need to really make our fellow black men, to as far as the locations to the villages that you can fly to.
It's never impossible.
It's never impossible.
Yeah.
And our we've got our motto, our angle is that every flight has a story. So we want everyone from the rural to the high end to say, but what is the reason for your flight? You know, we are going to be documenting this, and we are going to be people will be telling us, you know, I had to go see my child, I had to go this, you know, every flight has a story. So that's what aviation is for us now. It's taking a new direction. It's looking great.
Wow, dude, that's really, 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 really a good thing that you're doing. I mean,
thank you.
only the strong heart can go out of the norm and say, look, I am a musician. I have the passion. I feel that guitar.
Yeah.
I love the strings, but I'm going to fly.
Yeah.
You know, and it takes a strong-hearted person to dive into such
Thank
industry.
you, man.
Yeah. What are you planning to perform for us on the next song?
Okay, the next song is titled Resale Mogo. It means that we are still together. It's actually a dedication to my wife.
Wow.
Because we've been through hell and back, I must tell you.
That's right.
You know, we've lost houses, we've lost cars, we've lost everything, and God has been there for us, and she never left, man. You know, women, when money goes,
Yeah.
you know, some of the women go, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed to have a wife that is still there and still keeping the fort and still holding it. So it's just saying, you know what, we are still together, and I love you even more, and I thank you, my wife, for still being that woman for me, you know.
That's right.
And still pushing me and say, wake up, daddy, you can do it. Wake
That's
up,
right.
you know, my
That's
husband,
right.
you can do it. And that's it.
right. No, excellent. Thank you so much for coming, man.
Thank you
I
for
mean,
having me.
I can't wait any longer. The stage is all yours. I want to hear that song right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna hear
Baby,
that song
this
right
one's
now.
for you.
That's right.
Thank you,
Thank you
man.
so much, man. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Shit, okay. Ay, le rato la pilo. Maki khupula. Ona, matlo la pilo. Ritswa khule. emo today. Rosaya kopili, resalemo. Ay ay rirata na fitamo. Kimodi, yare konti sanse. I cannot tell you how we made it today. I no go lie, it no go be easy. No be lie, but Oluwa made us strong. Oluwa, yeah. Oluwa, yeah. See, no be lie, but Oluwa made us strong. Yeah, 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 risalemo. Rirata no fitamo. Kimodimo. Yari konsi santetso.
Thank you so much for hanging out with myself and my guest, Barcoss Lion, on the Sound of Silence. You know how we do it every single weekend. Look, this merchandise right here is very simple. Go on social media, copy the link of this show, post it on your social media, tag us, tag the Sound of Silence on Facebook, and you know what happens? It's as simple as that. Whosoever gets the most likes on their page, right, within a week, you win this merchandise, and we're gonna ship it right to you wherever you are in the world. You can participate in this. Thank you so much for hanging out with myself and my guest again. And until then, stay safe. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to also hit the bell so you get all the future notification of our upcoming shows. Until then, I will see you next week. Peace out. God bless. Love you. Bye-bye.